Chemical effects of electric current. Class 8th, Chapter 14, 4th part. Application of the chemical effect. Children, in the previous video, we have studied about the chemical effects of electric current, and that is when electric current is passed through certain liquids or solution that conduct electricity, some chemical changes occur. So these chemical changes, these are only due to chemical effect of electric current. Now, in this video, we will discuss application of the chemical effect. One of the use of chemical effect of an electric current, this is electroplating. Electroplating. In electroplating, application of the chemical effect is used. The process of coating of one metal over another with the help of electricity. So this is called electroplating. Now let us perform an activity to study the chemical effects of electric current. And this is activity 8. Our aim is to study the chemical effect of electric current. For this activity, we require material, water, copper sulfate crystal. Copper sulfate, this is blue color crystal and can be easily get from the chemistry lab. Iron rod, a copper rod and a glass jar. Procedure. First of all, take some water in a glass jar. Now take some crystals of copper sulfate and dissolve them in some water taken in a glass jar. We get blue colored solution. Now take a long iron rod or an iron nail. Also take a copper rod or copper plate. Clean them with sandpaper. Cleaning with sandpaper, this is essential because these metals may have some layer over them. The metals are reactive, so they can react with the atmospheric component and some layer of oxide, sulfide, etc. may form over the metal. So by using sandpaper, we clean them. Now make an experimental arrangement as shown in the figure. Now pass the current in the circuit by closing the switch and watch the nail carefully. After some time, we will see that the portion of the iron rod dipped in the copper sulfate solution gets coated with a layer of copper. And why this happens? Actually, children, when electric current is passed through copper sulfate solution, then it gets decomposed into copper and sulfate ions. And so the copper, this is deposited over the iron nail. The positively charged copper ions move towards nail, which is connected to negative terminal of the battery. Thus, copper gets deposited on the iron nail. On the other hand, negative sulfate ions move towards carbon rod, which is connected to positive terminal of the battery. Here, the copper sulfate solution, which conducts electric current, this acts as electrolyte. The iron nail, which is connected to negative terminal of the battery. So this is called cathode. The copper rod, which is connected to positive terminal of the battery. So this is called anode. Now children, you have cleared the three terms: electrolyte, cathode and anode. Electrolyte, that is the solution which conduct electric current. Cathode, that electrode which is connected to negative terminal of battery. And anode, the electrode which is connected to positive terminal of the battery. Children, here you are seeing figure 14.4. Copper sulfate solution in which the electric current is passed, copper rod and iron object. Now on the iron object, copper is deposited. The process of coating of rod or iron with a layer of copper. So this process is called electroplating. Electroplating is used to make chromium coating, silver coating or gold coating on ornaments, utensils and many other articles. So this gives more attractive appearance to the articles and also protects the metals of which the articles are made. Thus, a flower vase made of iron can easily be electroplated by the process of electrolysis by any metal like silver, gold, or any other precious metals. Activity 9. Aim is to show electroplating of a blade, ordinary blade. Now materials required: a beaker, copper sulfate solution, stainless steel blade, some copper wires and 1.5 volt battery. Now procedure: make the connection as shown in the figure. Wait for a few minutes and then take out the blade and observe it. What we observe, we will see a deposition of reddish brown color on the blade, and this reddish brown substance, this is copper, and the blade gets coated with copper. Now from this activity we conclude, during the flow of electric current, the positively charged copper ions from the solution go to the negatively charged cathode and get deposited there. Electroplating. This is usually done to make the object more attractive or to prevent it from rusting. Electroplating is used on large scale in industries. For example, steel is electroplated with tin to make containers for storing food. Tin is an inert metal, it does not react, and so it is less reactive than iron. Silver cutlery is usually made of brass, which is less expensive and stronger. Brass is electroplated with silver. Kitchen gas burner, car parts like bumpers and door handles, handlebars of bicycle, bath taps and towel rails, etc. are coated with a thin silver layer of chromium. Chromium does not easily get corroded. It don't react with atmospheric gases. It can be polished to make it more bright. It does not easily get scratched or wear out and forms a hard layer. Some ornaments which are made of less expensive metals are also electroplated with silver or gold by jewelry makers.